the tower was targeted on purpose, as we said, because that was early in the morning. The tank, I think, was around that position. They point a laser here, and then after the fire, basically the rocket, the Markava tank, and the two peacekeepers. There were two Indonesians that were injured, falling down from the tower.
So what is your role exactly? How do you support this mechanism?
We support 1701. We support 1701 to ensure that we continue to be present on the ground, to monitor the situation, to work in support of the Lebanese army. So that redeployment of the Lebanese army is done together with UNIFIL. So UNIFIL goes first, and then the Lebanese army moves into all these positions. After that, we are working together with the Lebanese army to ensure that the area of operation is free of weapons and militias. And we have been working on it and discovering several ammunition caches throughout the area of operation. So this is what we are doing. In addition, we are also doing clearance of landmines under also unexploded ordnance, unexploded weapons in the area of operation. That's what we are also doing together with the Lebanese army. And the other important role is to support the local population. We keep our independence in terms of patrolling. So we conduct our activities as before. Even in the past, we had hundreds of activities every day throughout the area of operation. As soon as we find the suspicious activities, we are not the one taking the weapons. We are calling the Lebanese army. We are here to support the Lebanese army. At the end of the day, the Lebanese army is in charge of security and legality in the south of Lebanon. And that's what our work is not only to support the Lebanese army, but also to ensure that state authority comes back to the south of Lebanon. More than an example, it's that whenever something happens, any kind of, and they're also finding weapons. So we are not only the one that we are looking into inside the area of operations. So the operations that are happening are not only together with the Lebanese army, they are actually independent operations. So the movement is pretty fast. I don't have the figures now how many caches have been discovered. I can provide you with the figures, but the coordination with the army is at the moment is ongoing. As I said, the Lebanese army are very committed. They are working in recruiting more officers and more soldiers to come to the south of Lebanon. That was also part of the agreement. In order to have a full deployment of Lebanese army, of course, you have to recruit more people. But it's important for the international community, like even for the United Nations, for UNIFIL, to assist them with the capacities and capabilities they do not have at the moment. The channel of communication is one of the important instruments that we are having, the liaison and coordination mechanism. So UNIFIL is the only organization in this region that can speak to both sides, to the Lebanese and to the Israelis. So this channel of communication is still open in order not only to deconflict activities, even in the movement now of humanitarian agencies or humanitarian assistance, we are the one channel this communication through the IDF in order to minimize the risk. But there is also a channel of communication open on a daily basis between the force commander and the two sides. This conflict is different because there's also the use of weapons has been very different, use of drones that we didn't have in 2006, lethal weapons that we didn't see in 2006, the extent of the conflict that has been going on for 15 months, and the fact that it's been very, very unpredictable because of the two fighting parties. So we are really hoping now with this new agreement or arrangements, because no one signed this agreement, we will be able to bring back or to have stability in a region that has been suffering a lot. I think the number of troops is sufficient at the moment. What we need to do, and what the Secretary General said also the other day, is to enhance the capabilities, the capacity, the technology that can help the mission to improve its monitoring capabilities. So we need that. Down there, that's the area of Ras Nahura. That's where the meeting is taking place, where there is the tower. And then you have the cliff road. So that's the last position where we have our position, which is position 132, manned by the Italian contingent. And all along, you will see the wall, the technical fence, or the technical wall that is only unilaterally installed by the IDF, not recognized by the international community. And in that area, you also see the blue line. Well, the situation at the moment is still very volatile, and the cessation of hostilities arrangements is still fragile. Is holding because there has not been a resumption of the hostilities. We are present on the ground. We are able to monitor or patrol, report as much as we can in line with our resolution with 1701. The IDF, the Lebanese army, are ready to be redeployed. As you know, they are recruiting more staff, more soldiers, more officers. So there is a commitment there, and no one wants to go back to the hostilities. Challenging for the mission because we had decided to stay, even if we were asked to leave the area of operation. We were asked by the IDF to withdraw, to leave. We decided to stay. The rocket basically entered through this warehouse, and there were Austrian peacekeepers and others present here. Luckily, the rocket did not explode, and it was a Katyusha, so most probably used by Hezbollah. Okay. But the rocket probably was aimed to... Yeah, part of it is gone completely, and the more damage was here, but peacekeepers were all around, and they were really lucky that no one was injured.